Hello everyone, and welcome back to the video on the channel. So episode 61 of Go Rush just came out earlier this week. I already posted the episode review for this week, so this is not the episode review, as you could probably tell from the video title. But Dylan from Yu-Gi-Oh! Everything just posted a video earlier today about the connection between Go Rush and Sevens. I watched the video, as you may have guessed, and I'm going to say right off the bat, this is an unscripted video. I do not have a script in front of me as I'm talking. I'm probably going to go all over the place, but this is because it's an unscripted video. Please remember to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. And now let's jump into me freaking out about this video and about Garush and Sevens and what's going on with the connection between them. As you can probably see on screen, Garush is a interquel to Sevens. And I am so freaking out about this because it's like, oh my goodness. So the reason I did not understand what Dylan was talking about exactly. Like, I understand the prequel part, obviously. Chronologically, Go Rush is a prequel to Sevens. However, the sequel part, when I saw this thumbnail, I'm like, oh, well, for Yuga-chan, it's a sequel. However, I thought that, so when the Odos, Yuga-chan, Yuhi, and Yumu, when they go back to Mutsuba Town, Goha City, it's been a while since I watched Sevens, guys, when they go to the Sevens period in time, I thought it was in between, like in the period of time between when they defeat Otis in Sevens and like when the rocket comes down for the very, very ending of Sevens. I thought when the Odos go to the future, when they go to the Sevens time period, it was in that gap of 2 years or whatever it was between them defeating Otis and the rocket coming down. However, in this video, Dylan pointed out a frame, a scene in the preview for episode 62 that I did not see because I paused the episode. I paused episode 61 to avoid giving myself any more spoilers. However, the scene that Dylan pointed out in this video was that in the preview, we see the rocket coming down, meaning this is a direct sequel to the ending of Sevens, not them defeating Otis ending, as I thought. No, this rocket, that being in the preview, means that the ending of Sevens is what this is a sequel to. Which, okay, so this just makes the question even more of who in the world is in this rocket? Who in the world is coming to Earth? Because, so time travel shenanigans are already happening because the Odos just time traveled. But is the person in the rocket Yuga-chan? Is it, like, are there now 2 Yuga-chans? And one of them's a cat? And one of them's the person in the rocket? Is it Otis? Which begs the question of how is that even possible? I thought he was in Go Rush. Or, like, lost in time or something? What is going on here? Is it some person that just we haven't even seen yet? What is going on here? Oh my goodness. As you can probably tell, I'm very worked up about this. It's like, oh my goodness, what is happening? So, yes, it's a prequel. Chronologically, Go Rush is a prequel to Sevens. But it's also a sequel to Sevens. And apparently, it's not just a sequel to Sevens for Yuga-chan, but it's also a sequel to Sevens in the sense that we are getting stuff from Go Rush that's directly after the ending of Sevens. Yuga-chan already time traveled back to the Go Rush time period through the hyperspace. Assuming it's through the hyperspace because we don't know anything else. Otis, the reason I thought he was back in the Go Rush time period is because the two of them, or the three of them, because Kaizo's there too, went into the hyperspace. The three of them went into the hyperspace together. And Yuga-chan and Kaizo were in Go Rush. They're in the time period. So it makes sense that Otis would be there too. Although he might have gotten, deleted. Because the creator, I'm pretty sure it's Otis. So, time stuff could have come into play and be like, oh, can't have two of the same person running around the same time period. We're just going to delete one of them. So, that could have happened. So Otis might have gotten deleted. But, also, what if he found a way back and that's who's in the rocket? Or what if he just didn't time travel back in the first place and he's in the rocket? It's like, oh my goodness, what is happening? They better give us some stuff in 62. Oh my goodness. I cannot say, oh my goodness, enough in this video because this is the point we are at. I am freaking out about this so much. This is an unscripted video. This is the first unscripted video I've done. The only other things I've done unscripted were the introductions to the Yuya and Zuijo scenes, and that was only the introduction. That's not the entire video of me talking. But, oh my goodness, this is the point we're at. This is the point we're at in Go Rush, where it's a prequel, and it's a sequel, and who is in this rocket, and oh my goodness, and they are still cats, and oh my goodness, I cannot say this enough. Okay, I'm going to calm myself down, and we're going to go back to Go Rush for a few minutes. And I don't mean time travel to the future, Go Rush. I mean Go Rush time period. So there is an inconsistency, kind of. We're shown that when Yuga-chan and Kaizo went into hyperspace, they got abducted by Zuijo, who forced them to create rush duels. However, there's a slight problem with that. How did Udius and Zuijo, because Udius, I'm pretty sure, already knew about this as well, how did they know, especially Zuijo, because Udius might not have known, but I'm pretty sure he did. So how did Zuijo know about rush duels? Did the creator tell him about it? Did Otis tell him and that's how he knew? What is going on here? Are we ever going to get an explanation for how Zuijo knew about rush duels? I don't know. He was the one who forced Yuga-chan to create them in the first place. So we don't know how they were created. Excuse me, how he knew about them prior to their creation. But again, oh my goodness, this is the point we're at in this show and in these shows. Because now they're linked even more than they already were. And oh my goodness. Okay, so I think I'm going to stop myself right there because I don't want to put you through listening to me ramble and go all over the place for another, I don't even know how long it would be. But just keep this in mind for your judgment reviews. This is an unscripted video. I am not reading off a script right now. This is just me talking and freaking out. I just watched Dylan's video as of 5 minutes ago. So, you got pretty much my first reaction to this video. And my reaction to this video is, oh my goodness. Anyway, again, please remember to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. Have a great day, everyone. Thank you for listening to me ramble on for, I don't know how long this video is going to be. But I'll see you next time, guys. Have a great day.